let you know how good God is. I was had a hard time this past week. I was very ill. I don't know. It was just so terrible. I mean, I was down, really sick. And first thought that came to my mind is, I'm going to have to call the pastor and tell him, well, maybe you can have me speak some other time. But I started thinking about how Jesus paid the price for me. I thought how he suffered.
All right.
And I said, if he can do that for me,
Amen. Right.
I can speak for the Lord,
Amen.
regardless of how I feel.
Amen.
And during the middle of the week, I start feeling good. You know what I mean? I really feel like I had a near-death experience. You know, if you don't know what that feels like, man, that's horrible. But Tuesday, Wednesday, I started feeling pretty good. You know, I was able to breathe a little bit. See, actually, this is a testimony within itself.
All right.
But it seemed like closer it came to this time, this moment in time, I started getting sick again. I don't know if I was just excited to be here or what the problem was, but this morning, I said, hold on, I don't know if I can do this. But see, God is able. And he's able to make everything possible. So I'm here today to proclaim the gospel. Amen. So I want you to pray with me and pray for me.
All right.
That I do what the Lord said do.
All right.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm getting dried up already. If you turn your Bibles to Deuteronomy, the 6th chapter, beginning at the 6th verse. We're going Old Testament today. Something about the word God that just gets me excited. It's kind of hard to calm down. The 6th chapter, Deuteronomy, the 6th verse. I'm reading from the New King James Version. And these words, which I command you today, shall be in your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. I like that. When you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. May God have a blessing to the reading, hearing, and doing of his word. If I had to have a subject today, it's get it while you can. Get it while you can. You may be seated. You know, tomorrow not promised to us.
That's right.
And there's so much going on in the world today. It kind of reminds me of 2 Timothy, 3rd chapter. We're in the last days. If you follow the news, you see the hurricane. The mighty winds are destroying cities. The rain and the flood is messing up major cities. wildfires going out of control.
Yeah.
Burning up thousands and thousands of acres. But most of all, when I look at the news, the thing that hurts me the most is when you see young people, teenagers, committing violent crimes.
Yeah.
It just touches me when I see a picture of a young man
Yeah.
accused of drive-by shooting. Young women and men, armed robbery,
Yeah.
gang-like activities.
Yeah.
And I get to wonder what's wrong with the world today.
Yeah.
And I analyzed it this week. And I said, something must be missing. It must be that home training. And when I compare today's generation to my generation, I kind of see why the young people are getting misled, misguided, and mistreated. See, my testimony is when I was growing up, I had the luxury of having a mother and a father. See, two-parent households was common in those days. Father worked, paid the bills, kept food on the table, shelter over our heads. And my mother, she did the training and discipline. and we ate dinner together. We said grace.
There you go.
And when nighttime came, we said our prayer. So we was getting training right there at home. But something happened today that a lot of the families are only one parent.
That's right.
And that parent has to work and make ends meet, leaving the child without. And another thing too, back in my day, we didn't have this social network.
Come on, Reverend.
We didn't even know what the internet was. We had black and white TV, and we see Captain Kangaroo. That's wrong room, yeah, right. And if you want some color in your TV, we had these little green and red plastic strips that you put over the TV screen. But then when I look at today, we have YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, MySpace, Twitter, anything that you want to find out in the world, you just go on the internet. You can find out how to do anything. You can find out how to make anything. All you have to do is push the button. So there's exposure today to our young people that we didn't have in my day. And then when you walk out your door, you're in the neighborhood. All the neighbors knew you, and you knew the neighbor. So if you get out of line, by the time you get home, hey, you're going to find out until they know about it. Because it takes a village to raise a child. Am I right about it?
2 or 3 before you get home.
And when you go to school, you still was taught. You still had training. You said the pledge of allegiance to the flag, but also you said the Lord's Prayer. And then on certain days of the week, you went to church school.
Every Wednesday.
You was getting taught. Yeah, you know what day it was. You was getting taught about Jesus Christ. But today, like I said, where we would go and play, and they took this prayer out of school, Oh my God. It's no wonder why every time you turn on the news, you see a young man going to jail, going to prison. Because he didn't have any home training.
That's right.
So what I'm trying to say, young people, is you need to get your training while you can. Because see, not only after we left school, we had church. Our parents brought us to church and stayed with us. We learned in Sunday school. We learned in BYPU.
That's right. Yep.
We learned in Youth City Mission. We learned in the state convention.
Right.
You can learn at camp. You know, I was involved in all of that kind of stuff. But see, one day, this is going to happen to you if you keep on living.
Right.
You're going to get old.
Yes, sir.
Older. And when I thought I was grown, I stepped out in the world. I was in the army, meeting people from all over the world that didn't have home training. And I began to think that the grass is greener on the other side.
All right.
And I got with the wrong people. Started doing some bad things. And I thought it was all right. You know, but I forgot my home training.
Yes, sir.
Because I was grown. But when I started to sink low and low and lower, I remember a verse. It says, Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. See, I started thinking about how the devil wants you, young people. He waits till you get weak. Waits till you get hard-headed. Just like when Jesus was in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. He was weak because he was hungry and thirsty. And the devil tried to get him. Tempted him. And you know what Jesus did? He used the scripture on the devil. Made the devil flee. See, the devil, he knows when he can get you. When you think that you know it all and forget your home training. That's why you have to get it while you can. See, and as I was sinking down in the sand, in the mud, muck and mire, I remember in Sunday school where it said when Jesus was walking on the water, and the disciples was so afraid. But Peter looked and saw Jesus. He said, if he be you, let me walk on the water with you. I'm paraphrasing that. And Jesus said, come on. Peter got up on that water and started walking on the water because he had his eye on Jesus. See, as long as you have your eye on Jesus, everything will be all right. Well, okay. Peter, until he started thinking about the storm that he was in. He thought about the waves. He thought about the water and drowning. See, when we start worrying about other things in life and start thinking about what Jesus can do for you. If you just have a little faith, just a little faith, you'll be all right. Well, Peter was sinking in the water. But see, we have a way out today. He said, help me, Lord. And as I was going in the lowest part of my life, I said, help me, Lord. You just don't know till you've been through some stuff.
Amen.
See, it's easy right now. You may think it's hard, but it's not. That's why you need to get all the training about Jesus Christ that you can right now. But see, when I said help me, Lord,
Yeah.
something came over me.
Yeah.
I could feel Jesus lifting me out of the smoke and mire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm so thankful today that it's God of another chance. Not a second chance, because if it was just a second chance, I wouldn't be here today. But God of another chance. See, I messed up a few times before that. But when I said, help me, Lord, he picked me up and put me on solid ground. And I remember when I was a child that John 3:16,
Yes, sir.
for God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. And I thought about that. God is a forgiving God.
Amen.
And I just don't, for someone to send his only begotten Son
Right.
down here on earth through 42 generations. He's the son of David, seed of Abraham. A man who never did no harm to anyone. One called Jesus, the Son of God. He was beaten, bruised, and hung upon the cross, nailed on the cross. And they stuck him in the side with a spear, and the blood came streaming down. But he took the time out to say, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Oh, don't we have a great God today? But see, that's not how the story ends. They buried him in the tomb. But 3 days later, he rose again. For me,
Thank you, Lord.
for you, for everybody.
Thank you,
I'm
Lord.
so thankful today
Yeah.
that I had little training when I was young.
Thank you, Lord.
Because I told you when I got grown, I thought I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
And God, I said, help me, God. And God helped me. So young people, grandparents, mothers, fathers,
All right.
uncles, aunts, cousins, nephews, nieces. I encourage you today, get it while you can. May God bless you and keep you. This is my prayer.
All right, sir. Thank you.